Hello, everybody. Chris Wood here. Just doing this quick live update to say hello. How's everybody doing on this stormy Monday or Wednesday? I mean, wow, serious thunder, serious lightning, hail, a lot of downpours. So it's been like this on and off. A lot of people are having problems with power outages. So anyway, for anybody that's been paying attention, and I hope this gets shared. Right now, I have no feeling in my head or my face. The whole right side of my head is being deformed all in here in the back of my head. I have no feeling. I have had no stimulation for months in my head, especially on the right side. Damage is done. I'm getting what feels like air being pumped through me. I had no brain problems, no neurological problems, or anything else prior to being shot by ex-OPP chief back in 2019. Then my problems began. The lies, time buying, cover ups, arrest refusals, false arrests, medical blacklisting, medical treatment refusals, being arrested by the hospital for wanting it done to them for crimes that they are guilty of, and OPP and the hospital conspired to have it done. That was their way in an attempt to give me a criminal record. That was their way in an attempt to that was their way to get my pictures, prints, signatures for forgeries, framings, and frauds for this identity theft. I have proven my identity changes. I have proven the deforming to me. I have proven the injuring to me. My skull being elongated, short and flat and widened. My face being pushed out different. I've already proven crimes against me. And I am the one that's being fucked over for it, so OPP can get away with it with the hospital using harbored one Canada-wide warrant inmates and sex offenders, low-life pieces of shit who are drug traffickers with and for them, pedophiles because that's exactly what they are, guilty of homeless trafficking, homeless exploitation for monetary gain. Spencer Mills 14716, now allegedly Aurelia, staff sergeants, years 2019, 2021. Ex-chief or commander, year 2019, the one that had me shot before leaving in August. Drove a white Jeep Wrangler. Shannon Cork, Robert Kane, Robert Lucas, Stacy, and Shelley Hafner, a mental health worker. Ones that need to be arrested and fucking charged, but they won't be because they work with them for and own OPP. They're untouchables. The one known as Billy Wooldridge, last known use name, Harvard wanted inmate, sex offender, dangerous offender at 149 Center Street, North Napanee, Ontario. Now bald glasses. He is a mimicker. He's highly delusional, highly psychotic, believes that he is Harry Potter, believes that we were switched at birth. And then there is boyfriend to Spencer Mills, drug lacer, drug trafficker, rapist, and guilty of many murders. Blair Frederick Hardy, guilty of animal murders and attempted murders. Tyler Teabag Lake and Jason Gimpy Two Step Van Alstyne, and also Ray Ray and his roommate Sam. They are also guilty of killing my dog as well. I've had two dogs killed. I've had blood on my previous address thrown on my house, arson attempts, death threats, while being injured, tortured, being deformed, and not being able to do a damn thing about it as I'm doing this right now. The whole back part of my head. I don't know if that was seen or not, but that's where I am getting everything's coming through the fucking back of my head. It's my midbrain, and it's going over to the right side of my head, and it's expanding my head. It feels like fucking air and some kind of liquid. And I am completely and totally numb. No feeling whatsoever. And no, this is not a delusion. This is not mental illness. This is not drugs. This is from being injured by the fucking police criminally for revenge for 3.5 years and being kept from help and proof through the hospital who was criminally and negligently involved, right up from the CEO to triage nurses at that hospital. And they all need to be arrested and felony criminally charged, but they also know that that's not going to happen because it's right here in Napanee. They have the cops to back them up, and the cops have them to back them up. They have a justice of the peace, and they're using inmates and other pieces of shit who are up on charges to aid them in crimes to get out of them for drop charges. Blair Hardy and the rest of you pieces of shit, you might think my life is a fucking game because of this from OPP, but you are guilty of murders. And as if I could get to a hospital and get an MRI or a brainwave scan or something done to prove it would prove, but you're lucky I can't do that. So you know that you get away with this, you murdering motherfuckers, all because I spoke police crimes so you can fuck kids, and that's what that's about too. You're pedophile pieces of shit, you're human traffickers, identity thieves, and you're obviously delusional junkie burnouts named Blair Hardy and Billy Waldridge, Tyler Lake, and Van Alstyne. You're OPP fuck toys. You're a means for their revenge while being paid and protected because it protects them as well. And no matter how much you can prove your crimes here in Napanee because it's the police, poor, homeless, elderly, disabled, beware because you're fucked. You will not be able to do anything about it, and I can prove it. I have proven it. They are very seriously dangerous people here in Napanee with very serious crimes. I'm the end of my bloodline, and I'm being fucking mentally screwed up to cause me memory losses and a lot of other problems that can be proven while being accused of doing this myself. Fuck you all, you pieces of shit, garbage terrorists. I don't fucking self harm, and I'm not suicidal, you low lives. Or watch my dad commit suicide, and that's none of your fucking business, OPP. But I watched my dad do it, so you go fuck yourself. This is how you get out of crimes. You completely frame people. You fucking change their identities. You deform them. You lie. You buy time, and then you fucking transfer to avoid arrest before the job is done, in hopes of deniability. Isn't that right? That's why half of you bastards left. You're lucky cops can't be arrested and charged. You're lucky hospitals cannot be arrested and charged. You're lucky your inmate boyfriend pieces of shit that you're harboring and other drug offenders and lowlives in Napanee cannot be arrested and charged without $22,000, you extortionists. You're sex offending, rape hounds, you're pedophiles, you're drug traffickers, and you are guilty of murder. And it can be proven. You are pure fucking scum. And if I share DNA with any of the lowlives involved, there's going to be serious fucking consequences. You waiting around till I'm totally fucked so you can completely screw me, OPP? Buy in time, you fucking pieces of shit, because this involves you and you can't have it getting out that you are guilty of murdering entire bloodlines for fucking revenge so you can have sex with children and human traffic. You became cops and came to Napanee because you know that there is no stopping you, and I will not be proven wrong. Be safe, everybody.